This project is going to show you how to make brackets for foot pedal steering for your Nucanoe Frontier 12. And what I've done for mine is attached it underneath the standing bar. So I'm going to show you how I got here.
Here's the major components you're going to need for this project. Right here is an Attwood foot brace set for kayaks, and it comes in a left and right side. And this foot pedal is made to slide back and forth on this rail. Now back here, there's a lever lock which is used to set the foot brace in a single position, which locks into these little slots here. But you want to remove that so you get the freedom to move back and forth for your pedal steering. And I like the Attwood because it's got loose tolerances in here, which means it slides easily across these rails a lot better than most of the other ones. Then you're also going to need a piece of angled aluminum. Here's a shorter piece that's going to act as the adapter plate that will go to the rail on your kayak. And I chose one that's 1/8 of an inch in thickness by 1.5 inches on each side over a length of 3 feet. So what I'm going to do is cut that in half so I have an 18-inch piece that goes on the back of each side of the rail. So once you have those, you're ready to start. So what I have here is the aluminum angle bar cut in half, and I've clamped on 1/2 of the foot brace set. And what I've also done is removed that little locking lever in the back, and I just popped it out with a screwdriver. So I'm going to drill holes on either end here to attach this to the bar, and what I use as a reference is this edge right here to line up the bottom edge of the foot brace. That way I can just drill the holes through. Now you can use bolts if you want to attach this, but what I'm going to do is tap out with threads the holes so I can screw directly into the aluminum bar. And the reason I want to do that is because there's not a lot of space behind there and the outside wall of the kayak, so I don't have room to put a bolt back there, so I'm just going to screw directly into it. Here's one of the finished brackets. I've attached the bracket here to the aluminum angle piece using 10 times 24 by 3/4 inch length machine screws. Now I chose that length because when it goes through the back that I've threaded, it's flush with the back of the bar, so I don't have any interference problems. And if you look here, you're going to see these 2 bolts sticking out. I use the standing bar, which is going to be mounted on top of this. The mounting holes for that, for the T-screws or the T-bolts, as templates, and that's why those are sticking out already. And I'll go to the back here, and you can see right here that my machine screw is pretty well flush with the back of that aluminum iron. So that's the first half. The second one is just the same, but obviously for the opposite side.
These are the completed brackets as they're sitting on the railing installed with the T-bolts. I've also painted them to make them look a little bit nicer. And you get a side view here, and you can see because of the thickness of the aluminum bar that I used for the bracket that I had to go to a longer T-bolt. So I ordered those off Amazon. They're about 1/2 inch larger. And now what I'm going to do is mount the stand-up bar on this and tighten everything down. Okay, so I have the stand-up bar mounted on top of the brackets I made, and I've used 2 of the plastic screw downs on either side to secure it. And you can see that the pedal moves forwards and backwards. So all you need to do to finish this project is, depending on what you're running on the back, whether it be a rudder or a trolling motor, to run your lines into the pedals themselves. And these bolts here are for an extra bracket that I made for my angle cooler, which I've shown in another video. So if you have any questions, please leave them for me in the comments. Thank you.